It's funny. You'd think our biggest, most profound, life-changing moments would happen somewhere epic. But so often, they happen in the most unlikely, ordinary places. A place we might go every single day and never give it a second thought. So let's just picture this for a second. You're in your bathroom, just going through the motions, and all of a sudden, your reflection starts talking to you. Not a copy of you, but a voice with its own thoughts. What would it even say? About the choices you've made? About the person you've become? Well, that incredible, kind of spooky question is exactly what we're diving into today. It is the absolute heart of a powerful short play by Tom Erb called Reflections of the Soul. All right, let's get into it. The play introduces us to our main character, a guy who's trapped, but not behind bars. He's trapped in a place that's even more confining, his very own bathroom. This is Ethan, and man, is he stuck. I mean, really stuck. He's an artist who doesn't paint anymore, a lover who pushed love away, and a friend who broke a sacred trust. He's basically hit a wall, and that wall is made of his own fears and regrets. And you can just feel his despair in this line right from the very beginning. Imagine looking at your own reflection and just seeing an abyss, a void. That's a heavy, heavy place to be, and that's exactly where his journey begins. What's so genius about this play is that the entire thing, every single moment, unfolds right there in his bathroom. This small, private room becomes the stage for his entire inner world. It's his prison, for sure, but it also ends up being his only path to freedom. And check this out. Everything in the room means something. The mirror, well, that's his true inner self. The sink is all about cleansing, washing away the past. That easel over in the corner, that's his passion, just collecting dust. And even the toilet becomes his place of raw, vulnerable emotion. It's not just a set, it's a map of his soul. Okay, so we've got this guy stuck in this deeply symbolic room. But this is where things get, well, a little magical. We get introduced to a character named Mir. That's Mirr. And Mir is the mirror. It's this ethereal voice that starts talking to Ethan. But it doesn't just show him his tired face. It shows him his potential, the man he could be. It's like his conscience and a life coach rolled into one. And Mir just drops this absolute truth bomb on him. Fear is a prison of your own making. Boom. I mean, that's it, right? That's the whole issue. He wasn't trapped by bad luck or other people. He built the walls himself. So how does a talking mirror help you break out of a prison you built? Well, Mirror doesn't just give him advice. It makes him face the music. It literally starts showing him ghosts from his past, right there in the glass. The first person he sees is Anna. She's the great love he lost, the one he pushed away because he was too scared to commit. She is a living, breathing symbol of every single missed opportunity. And what she says to him is just gut-wrenching. By being afraid, you lost me anyway. It's that horrible, ironic twist, isn't it? He was so terrified of messing things up and losing her that he ended up losing her because of that fear. It's a tough pill to swallow. And after that, another face appears, Mark. This is the friend he let down, the friendship he broke. So this isn't about lost love. This is about broken trust. But what's really interesting here is that Mark's reflection also brings a glimmer of hope. Because Mark's reflection tells him friends don't give up on each other, even when they make mistakes. It's this little hint that maybe, just maybe, it's not too late. That the path to forgiveness is there. But Ethan has to be the one to take the first step. Okay, so he's been forced to look his biggest failures right in the eye. Now what? This is the turning point. Does he crumble, or does he finally do something? He chooses to act, and it all comes down to 3 specific steps. And this is it, the road to redemption. First, he picks up that paintbrush again. He starts creating, taking back his identity as an artist. Then he sits down and writes a letter to Anna, pouring out everything he was too scared to say before. And finally, he picks up the phone. He makes the terrifying call to Mark to apologize. One action for each regret. I mean, just look at the before and after here. The man who started out fearful is now courageous. He was stagnant, and now he's creative. He was completely alone, and now he's reconnected. It's an incredible journey, and it all happened right there in front of his bathroom sink. So what does this all mean?
What's the big takeaway from Ethan's story? It's really about the fact that creating a new life for yourself is, well, it's an art form. And it shows us that really looking at ourselves, I mean, truly looking, isn't just about feeling bad about the past. It's the first active step toward fixing the future. This play is such a powerful reminder that it is never, ever too late to make a change, to apologize, and to start creating again. And Mira's final line just wraps it all up so perfectly. And so, the reflections of the soul become the song of a life well lived. It's saying that confronting all that messy, difficult stuff inside, that's not the ugly part. That's what creates the beauty. That's the music.
Now, obviously, we don't have magical talking mirrors, but the idea is something we can all connect with. So I'll just leave you with this thought. If your reflection really could speak, if it could bypass all the excuses and just tell you the honest to goodness truth, what would it say to you?